y'all, Farmer Dre back at it. We are out here in the old strawberry field, or the strawberry field, because we don't have a new one or an old one, but we're getting ready to plant strawberries here. Today is the 18th of August. The plants are coming in the week of the 5th, so Labor Day week the plants will be coming in, and then it's ham. We got to go start planting, getting done. But today with the boys, we are lifting up or wrapping the plastic mulch. If you guys watched my previous videos of me lifting it, we went ahead and finished the 2 acres and a half on this side. As you can see here, no more plastic. It's all wrapped up in these bales here. We got them over there, right there, and there's one bale way back there. And getting ready. So I'm gonna show you guys the wrapping process, how everything is going, and show you the boys working. This is my least favorite job about growing strawberries or plastic mulch in general. It doesn't matter if it's for pumpkins, tomatoes, just anything. Plastic mulch is beautiful in one way because it keeps all your weeds out of the way. It keeps your plants above the ground. There's many benefits, but this is one of the downsides to plastic mulch is picking it up at the end of the season. But if the benefits outweigh the downsides, it's not too bad to deal with. But it's just a pain. It's a really dirty job. It's hot, it's dusty, but sometimes you just gotta deal with it and get it done. The plastic we use here is a 1.25 mil, so it is thicker than regular plastic. They have 1 mil plastic and 1.25 mil. For strawberries, we go in 1.25 mil just so it can last up longer. And because we plant in September, we don't harvest our first berry until middle of April, May. So the plants, the plastic and the drip tape's in the ground 9 months before we even start harvesting. With tomatoes or peppers or pumpkins, you plant your pumpkins, or you lay your plastic mulch, plant your pumpkins or your tomatoes. In a couple months you're harvesting, and then the season's over. So you can go with lighter plastic. But since we have to lay plastic in August, September, and we don't start picking until May, then that's why we got to go thicker. Even our drip tape is thicker. This is a 10 mil drip tape. A lot of the vegetable guys use an 8 mil drip tape, but anyways, I don't know why I'm getting so theoretical about plastic mulch, but the boys are out there wrapping. I'm gonna get out there and start working. And as you guys can see, we have a ton of rock here in our soil, and the reason you can see them so good because it rained. We got about 1.25 inches rain yesterday, so I'm gonna try to come through here with the rock bucket to pick all these up whenever we get done. But yeah, just a ton of rocks, bunch of rocks everywhere. So we have 47,000 strawberry plants coming first week of September, so it's another 2,000 more than we did last year. So the varieties I'm planting, and I'll make a whole, I'll talk about this more later, but the varieties I'm planting a bunch of Ruby Junes. So we're planting 30,000 Ruby June, 15,000 Chandler, and 2,000 Fronteras, and that's it. We're transitioning to Ruby June just because it does much better in cold storage. It holds up to the temperature, or to the rain, to the hot and humid weather we get here, and a lot of rain. It holds up a lot better. And it holds up in cold storage. Like I mentioned, we go to farmer's market with a lot of berries. So with Chandler, if you pick it by the next morning, it starts deteriorating. Ruby June is much hardier berry, so we can start picking Wednesday, Thursday for the Saturday farmer's market. So that's why we're picking. We're planting so many Ruby June. The thing about Ruby June, it's more of a it's a jogger. It's not a sprinter, so it's more of a consistent berry. Chandler start off slow, then you have a peak for about 10 days. You got a bunch of berries, then the season just dies down. So we're hoping that we can just start harvesting and stay consistent with that until we get ready. But the boys out here working. We got Jet, we got Isaac. Isaac's probably the worst tractor driver in the world, but it's the only one we have now, so I guess we won't complain too much. But yeah, the plastic should be up, and now we're wrapping. So this is why this job is such a pain. We don't want to drive on top of the plastic because you smash it in the dirt. So it goes better if there's one guy walking behind and one guy on the wrapper there. But overall it goes pretty quick. Seeing if I wasn't paying attention, this would have been stuck in there. So yeah, usually either Jet or I are walking behind here and making sure it's nice and loose so it can wrap up. And if there's any connectors on the drip tape, then we do that as well. So it goes pretty quick. Tractor's probably going 2-3 miles an hour. We can do about 1 acre in 2 hours wrapping it all up, so not too bad. It goes pretty quick, like I said. Yeah, but it beats doing it by hand, that's for sure. So this poor little fella right here. He's a rat. Oh, just kill the sucker. Bye-bye, rat. You eat all my drip tape. I hate these stinking rats. They ate a bunch of my plants and my drip tape last spring. So I'm gonna kill them off if I can. The drip tape, someone ate the drip tape up. So I'm gonna try to fix this right now. We just tie it up so it can wrap up nicely. There you go. Go ahead. Go ahead, Isaac. Oh no. Oh, the plastic tore. I am not doing my job. If I was doing my job, plastic wouldn't have torn. There you go, Jet. Go ahead, Isaac. Whoa, whoa! That's why you want very little foliage left. There's a lot of green stuff growing. Turns to mess quick. Oh, big old clump of dirt. There you go. Go ahead, go forward, Isaac, go forward, forward. Wrap it. And that's it. It's not the funnest job, but it's not too bad. It was just drip tape. Look how fast it goes up. Drip tape is nice and thick. It doesn't tear. Just gets pulled up nicely. So the plastic that was over here, I drug it back to the shop whenever I was lifting mulch. So last 20 feet, 30 feet, no longer here. Gotta save a buck. So we got all these drip tape connectors that I put out that the rats ate up all those holes in the drip plastic last year. So we gotta save those connectors. So how this wrapper works is just connected to the hydraulics 3-point. You have this lever that moves back and forth here, and it hits on this motor here, and the motor just spins a shaft. And I'm going to show you how we take off the plastic. Go forward, Isaac, forward. So you always want the tractor in front of this. Always. There's another rat right there that just jumped. Whoa! Tore, plastic tore. Go ahead, Isaac, keep going. So the less material, plant material you can have on the wrapper, the more feet of plastic you can put in there. So that's why you want zero to little foliage. There's a bunch of plant debris on there. Then it just makes the spools with more plastic or more plant material and less plastic on there. So it's nice when all the plastic is together whenever you lift it up nicely, because then the person walking behind doesn't do much. So the ideal situation is to have very little plant debris on the plastic and have the plastic wrap up in one piece, because if you tear it a bunch with the tractor or it'll have a lot of holes, then that makes it a pain to lift. So yeah, the cleaner the plastic can be laying in the field, the faster it's going to wrap. And whenever I'm not filming, we're doing 2 or even 3 rows at a time, lifting it up, so we go pretty quick. That back section, we're doing 2 rows at a time. You get down the field pretty quick. So, yep, it's just hot, humid. Hey, it's part of it. $2 right here, folks. Just saved me a couple bucks. We just reuse them, wash them, sanitize them, and reuse them for next crop. Hold up. So now we're going to show you how we take this off. It's a pretty cool process here. Whoever invented this, we just open this up, lift up like this, pull off this thing, and the whole roll comes falling down. Just like that, we'll come back to it with the grappler skid steer on the dump trailer. And it just slides back on in there like that. Pulls in. Goes in there. Lock it back up. Here, Jet, hold the thing. There you go. Hold it from spinning. One-handed kind of sucks. There you go. Perfect. There you go. That's it. Plastic's off. Ready for the next roll.